Okay, here with Kayden Allen. Just finished up day 2 of the Adidas All-American Camp. What's your overall impressions from this event?
This event was just like, it brought a lot of high talent and like a lot of players that's with Adidas that are like high level, and that now that we all get to play together, like it feels like more competitive. You gotta work harder. So yeah, and I've learned like new stuff from like Coach Beno and the other NBA coaches that are like just around and just giving us certain information that helps, like just with pick and roll and the drills. Like everything was pretty high level.
Yeah, like what's on that note, just like what's one thing that you've learned for this weekend?
So when somebody blitz a screen, back up, pass fake, then throw a bounce pass. Like when I blitz a screen, back then I used to try to get around it, like get that foul. But now it's like just easier to just get off of it. That was like probably the main thing I learned for real.
Perfect. Did you kind of try to implement that in the game throughout the weekend?
Yeah, every time I call for a ball screen and they blitz, I did my 2 back dribbles.
Perfect. Talk about your summer so far. What do you feel like you've been able to show like college coaches and NBA scouts?
Lately, just at 3SSB, I had a real good showing. I got to be on the ball more with team loaded, so that I like that like way better. And I got to show like my pick and roll game and my physicalness on offense. Just like being stronger, putting them on my hip, boxing them out on the ball screens, getting to like bump, spin, post ups. Like just showing that like I'm more than just like a side stepper or like any type of scorer. Like I want to show my physicality too on offense. And then back then when I played EYBL, I feel like I showcased like great like scoring abilities, but like it was more like less off the ball stuff than I did with loaded. So now I can get to showcase more of my talents when the ball was loaded.
Have you always had some guard skills and stuff?
Yeah, even when I used to play big as like a little kid, because I was taller than everybody, I still like had guard skills just from like being outside on the court, shooting, just 1v1 and people just playing around, and it just came as a God-given talent.
What do you feel like are maybe some underrated aspects of your game?
Probably like my defense. Like people like don't talk about my defense as much, but I feel like I'm getting like more of a better on-ball defender, just applying pressure like when they're trying to run a play or something like that, or something I learned at Montverde. Just being able to apply pressure for real. And my USA experience, that really helped. After I left USA, it was for sure like my defense touched another level, because I was so used to picking up 94 feet that like when I got to this camp, I'm like, all right, I might not pick up 94 feet, but 3/4 I'm gonna apply pressure.
Yeah, like how's it, usually like iron sharpens iron a little bit and stuff. So for you being at Montverde, playing at USAB, coming to stuff like this, how much better have you gotten over the past year from that?
I feel like I've gotten a lot better, because I haven't been to a lot of high-level camps. So what you said, that iron sharpens iron, and just being around other like better players or as good as me, you know what I'm saying? Like it just like it feels more easier when you get to the actual games, and it's not Cameron Boozer, Elijah Raines, Caleb Holt all on one team. You know what I'm saying? So when you it just helps like going to these camps, because then you get to see like what's that top level feel like. Because when you go to college, everybody's gonna be the best on the AAU team, high school team, and this gives you like a little preview before it.
You play with a lot of toughness and competitiveness and stuff like that. Have you always had that type of edge about you?
No, I never had that for real. I was always like calm and cool, but now like learning from USA and especially Coach Boyle and KBJ and Montverde, like they really told me that was like the one thing I needed like getting checked real quick when I came to Montverde. So them breaking me out that habit of just being cool and stuff like that really like took my game somewhere else.
Any other like improvement areas you're working on right now?
Probably catch and shoot. I feel like I need to get my catch and shoot better. So yeah, I'm trying to make it quicker and just make it more like efficient. If that takes taking 3 or 4 a game, then yeah. But I'm gonna if my shot's off, I can get to the midi too. But I want to get my catch and shoot like knocked down.
Talk about this past season with Montverde, super talented roster, stuff like that. Played a little role for them, the minute they kind of came out the bench and stuff like that. What was the adjustment like, and what are your goals for them coming in next season?
The biggest adjustment I would say was the intensity for real. Like just playing EYBL Scholastic, like every game, you can't have a game where you can just chill like in public school. Like if you playing like your little regional school up the street that's not good, you're gonna blow them out. You can't chill, so it's no games off, you have to be locked in every game. And even in some games, I probably had like 3 or 4 DNPs the whole year, but like in a game versus like Prolific or the championship game where Liam went down with 3 fouls and I had to go in. It's just like I just always had to be ready, and that's what like really like took me from like a different level. Like me feeling like, bro, I'm trying to get on the court, and when I'm in there, I'm finna play hard and stuff like that. Now when I got that, I didn't take it for granted every time I was on the court. You know what I'm saying? So now I play harder, every time I get on the court, and that just like it made me better for real.
For sure. Talk about like your basketball journey. Like, how'd you get started playing, and then how'd you get to where you're at today?
I just grew up around basketball, like just on outside, like just playing outside. So like I used to come in the house sweating or have a little mini hoop in the kitchen. So it was just like I just found out that I loved it, and then when I got to that certain point where I was like, I gotta take this serious, that's when like I really like knew how good I was. Like when I started doing 2-a-days, 3-a-days, and then that's when I realized like, all right, I'm finna go somewhere with this.
At what age do you feel like that started to click for you?
Like 13, 14,
Okay.
14, like 8th grade, 9th grade year.
Okay.
When 8th grade, I played up there at SSB. That's when I saw like the college coaches, the high school players that I looked up to, and just seeing like, yeah, I want to be in this conversations and stuff like that. So I just took it from somewhere else.
Yeah, for sure. You come from like an athletic family?
Not really. Like I'm probably the biggest person in my family. Like
Okay.
nobody plays professional anything. So yeah, I always thank God. Like it was definitely given out of my whole family.
So nobody went on to play beyond high school in any sports?
Nah.
In your immediate or extended family?
Oh, maybe extended, like somebody played track or something like that
Yeah.
in college, but like nothing like professional. Just yeah.
Okay. And how many siblings do you have?
I have one, my sister.
Your sister?
Yeah.
Older or younger?
Younger.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got like 6, 7 others with my dad
Okay.
and stuff. But yeah.
Is she a hooper too? Like, does she see
Nah,
you?
she's an actor.
Actor?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you act a little bit?
No, not at all.
No. All right. So different interests there.
Yeah.
What's the latest in terms of like your recruitment when it comes to like interests and offers?
My recruitment is starting to like, get higher level, like, with like blue bloods and stuff. So I'm trying to like, want to wait out a little bit more before I start choosing like what college and stuff. So right now, like options are open. I'm gonna probably start looking at what officials after the end of July that I want to take my junior year. But yeah, I'm just, still going out here, just hooping, not really focusing on that yet. But yeah.
Any schools you'd love to see get involved?
UConn and Villanova. Those would probably be like the UConn, Villanova, and Arkansas are probably the offers I would like. Yeah.
And what is it about those two schools?
Just like their playing style, I feel like it fits me. Like, like Cal, he's gonna let you hoop, and then Villanova, they do good with guards. Actually, Coach Neptune reaches out. He's reached out already, and we still talk here and there. And with UConn, it's just like I always liked Darren Hurley from that viral video where he was like bigging up his player and then went cool and that other coaches. I always thought he was like real cool, but I saw him when he came in for like Cooper last year when Liam ended up going there. But yeah, so just seeing him in the stands, like the first time I was like, yeah, like I felt like I like UConn.
Like ideally, like what are you looking for out of a school of choice?
Really just like somebody that's gonna like, not put no handcuffs on me or anything. Like somebody's just gonna let me hoop, and really like look at my game, like know my game, like know where to put me, just like fit in my playing style. Like I'm not worried about nothing else unless like the college fits me.
What are some things that you bring to a team like off the court?
Off the court, I'm a funny guy. Like
Okay.
everybody that know me for real, like I might be quiet like when I walk past you or something like that, but like all my friends, like you can ask them, they know I'm funny. It's like I'm a cool guy, I'm real. Like I'm not gonna like, even if I'm friends with like somebody that's like Caleb Holt, Caleb Gaskins, or Cooper, it's like I'm not gonna be a yes man, like and I'm gonna encourage you to work hard. Like, let's go get in the gym, stuff like that.
Outside of basketball, like what are some of your interests and hobbies?
Listening to music for real, like I listen to music all day. Yeah,
Okay.
listen to music. It's just like chilling with my dogs. I love my dogs. Like my story is gonna be like all of my dogs. Like if you follow me, you see my story. Like I love my dogs, and especially like me going to Montverde for 8-9 months coming back. Like, I'll be trying to spend as much time as I can with him.
What kind of dogs do you have?
Like a pit bull and a Cane Corso.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So when you're home, they're your dogs. You take care of them and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Nice. And then do you make music as well, or mainly just kind of listen to it?
I don't make music.
Who are like your top like 3 artists right now?
Probably Ken Carson, Playboy Cardi, and like Destroy Lonely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite like pregame hype song that you like to listen to and stuff?
I like Osa Mason too, but he's not in my top 3. But he's like 4.
Yeah.
So like a song by him. It's like, I forgot what it's called, but it's like.
It's a good one?
Yeah, it's a good one. It's just like I can't really understand what they're saying, but it's just like the beat. Like I be liking their beats, like.
Get you locked in.
Yeah.
Any like movies, books, TV shows that you're into?
I like the murder mystery series. I watched that on Netflix. The Kiss and Booth series, the After series. I like romantic movies.
Okay.
I like Stranger Things, On My Block, Snowfall.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, that's a nice variety.
Yeah, I got some shows like.
Yeah. What about like books and movies?
Movies? I don't know. I don't be going to movies like that. Or really watching movies, like, cause I'm that type of guy. Like, you know how like you add something to your game. If I add something to my game in a training session, I'm gonna go work on that by myself some more. Like, I can't just watch a movie and it'll be done. Like, I like a series of movies or like a TV show. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Something I can binge watch. That's what I look. The word I look for. I like binge.
Okay.
Like where I'm at USA for a week or we at Chipotle for a week. I want something I can go in my room during rest time and fall asleep to.
Yep. So get into it and then get out of it and move on to the next one. What would you say like really motivates you to work hard?
Really just like my mom being a single mom, and then like nobody in my family has made it for real. Like 7 figures, 8 figures made it. So I want to be like generational wealthy. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I love that. If you could go out to dinner with anybody, like past or present, who would you go out to dinner with and why?
Past, Michael Jackson. Present, Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
Michael Jackson, like, I don't know, like, he was very like Playboy Cardi, like they down on the low, like don't speak much about their life. So if I could have a legit conversation, and he could like really open up to me, that would be nice. And then Playboy Cardi, everybody knows he's like under like the radar, like he doesn't talk a lot, like he doesn't do interviews, none of that. So
yeah, you just kind of go and pick their brains a little bit.
Yeah, he just goes, does a show, and walk off.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. If you had like a hashtag to describe yourself, what would that hashtag be?
Hashtag paced. Like everything I do at my own pace, like working out, in the game, like anything. Like, you feel me? Like even like just like if my mom told me cleaning, like I'm gonna do it now, but I'm not gonna hurry up and clean up and do what I'm doing. I'm gonna be paced, do it my way. You know what I'm trying to say? Like everything I do is paced. Like my mom like, why are you getting out the car? Like, I don't know. I'm like, why are you getting out the car slow? You know, I'm not gonna rush out the car. I'm gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like everything I do is just
methodical
paced.
about
Yeah.
stuff like that. We'll wrap it up with this, but ideally when you're done playing basketball and stuff, like what do you hope to be remembered for?
Off the court stuff, like cool guy off the court. Cause like being on the court, like and being good is cool, and I want to be known for that. But even if like I could go to the NBA and not be Michael Jordan and still have a role for 12 years, but I want to be known as a good teammate everybody messed with.
Awesome, man. Appreciate the time.
Yeah.